are here for soft gel and want to know what is the secret. Like, how do you put on soft gel so they can last up to 3 to 4 weeks? Well, let me tell you, my friend, you're in the right place, because that is what I'm going to show you guys today. I feel like with anything, when you're doing it for the first time, it can seem a little scary, especially doing it by yourself. But let me reassure you, you can do this at home by yourself and save so much money and still end up with a salon quality nail set, instead of going to the nail salon every 2 weeks. And so far in my nail journey, soft gel has been my absolute favorite to use. I'm gonna be using Glaze Soft Gel Kit to show you guys how to apply soft gel. And we're gonna do a little simple set today. This kit will have everything that you will need for soft gel application. So first, we have the soft gel tips. Of course, these are long stiletto tips. There's 12 different sizes and you get 600 tips. This is how the tip looks right here. And every tip is numbered so you can find your perfect size with ease. And then down here you have dehydrator, primer, tip glue, and a top coat. The bottles are numbered in the order that you use them. You also need a UV nail lamp. This is the one that comes with the kit, and you'll need a nail file. So first we're going to start with prepping, and you do not want to skip prepping if you want your nails to last. So you're going to take your nail file and lightly buff your natural nail. You're going to just focus on removing the natural shine. And you don't have to file hard, very lightly, just enough, like I said, to remove that natural shine. And then we're gonna take a cuticle pusher next. That's another thing that I forgot to mention that you'll need. I will have a link for a cuticle pusher in the description down below if you don't have one. But just lightly push back your cuticles. And then after that, if you see any skin laying on your nail, you wanna make sure you go ahead and get that off as well. I'm just using the opposite side of my cuticle pusher just to lightly scrape off any dead skin that might still be on my nail. Now I'm just going to take some dehydrator and put 1 coat of that on my natural nail. This will remove the oils from your natural nail, which will prevent lifting. And once it's good and ashy just like that, you can move on to your primer. You're going to put 1 coat of primer on your nails. The primer adds a tacky layer to your nail, and this will help adhere your nail tip to your natural nail. And once that primer is on, now we can grab our soft gel tips. Finding the perfect size for your nails is the key to long-lasting nails, because if they're too big, they will pop off. And if they're too small, they will pop off earlier than what you would want. So you want to make sure they fit from sidewall to sidewall. This tip is an example of that. It's the perfect size for my pointer finger. But you might find a nail tip that you're in between sizes with, and that's what happened here. You can see some of the nail tip is actually sitting on my skin. So this nail tip is obviously slightly too big, but it's like the closest size that I can get with this finger. So what I'm going to do is slightly customize this tip to fit my nail bed for my ring finger. I'm just going to take my file and lightly file around that cuticle area just to slim it down just a little bit so I can get that perfect fit. This is in normal speed, so it's not sped up. So you guys can see it didn't take much filing. I just needed just a little bit of customization just to get that perfect size. And you can see the before and after here. Now it's not sitting on top of my skin. It is fitting really nicely around that cuticle area, and that's what we want. Now next, if you have a nail drill, I would highly recommend buffing the inside of the nail tip. The drill that I'm using is a little bit on the pricier side. It's from Macart, but there's so many affordable options on Amazon. I will link some in the description down below. As for the name of the drill bit I'm using, I cannot remember the name of it. It's either a flame bit or a safety bit. I like using it because it's small enough to get underneath that nail tip. Buffing out the inside of the nail tip helps the nails last longer. I've tested it and it definitely works, and I like to add primer on the inside of the tip as well. Now once that is done, now we're ready to go ahead and put the tips on. I'm going to get out the LED UV nail lamp that comes with the kit. This lamp comes with a cord and it has a 60-second timer on it, so the light stays on for 60 seconds. This next part might just be a me thing. I like to test my angles out before I start application. So basically just do a test drive to see which angle and which position is most comfortable for me to cure the nail in, so I'm not struggling once it's really time to do it. That's basically what I just did. I feel like that's a good angle for me. So now I'm going to go ahead and get out my tip glue. And I'm going to take the glue and go ahead and apply it to the inside of the nail tip. Then next, you're going to take the tip and press it on to your natural nail at a 45-degree angle. Once the gel reaches the free edge of your natural nail, you want to stop pressing and just go ahead and put it under the UV lamp to cure. And you want to leave it under the UV lamp for the full 60 seconds. Now, when I first started using soft gel, I struggled trying to put the perfect amount of gel glue on the nail tip. I used to always either put too much or put too little and end up with bubbles in the nail, and you don't want neither of that. But I have an easy trick if you struggle with those things just like I used to. What you want to do is you want to just start by putting one thin coat of that gel glue on the nail. And then you're going to take your brush and just scrape some of that excess gel onto the base of the nail tip. Ever since I started doing it this way, I find that I always have the perfect amount of gel. It's not too much or too little, it's just enough. And always remember to stop pressing the nail once the gel reaches the free edge of your natural nail. And then put it under the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And then here you have it, the perfect application every single time. I stand by this hack. This is why I appreciate TikTok, because I learned this hack on TikTok. And after application of all of the tips, this is how they would look. Really, really nice. Now we can customize our nails to our desired shape. You can basically do 4 different shapes with this one stiletto shape. I will record a separate video on how to shape all of those shapes just using this one tip, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do a coffin shape. So right here I have my Old Faithful false nail clipper. I must have bought this probably about 3 years ago. That's why it looks so used and busted, but you can find a ton of these on Amazon. I will have some linked in my description below. And then up here I also have these magnets. They're going to help me get the same length on every single nail. And I will also have these magnets linked in the description down below from Amazon. But I am going to take some off and maybe do about 3. Let's see. So let's see where that takes us. That's pretty good. Now we can do this on all of the other nails. All right. And let me show you why I love these stiletto tips so much. So to get that coffin shape, all I have to do is take my file and straighten the free edge. I'm gonna kind of hold my file at an angle and just file that straight. And look, it already looks pretty straight there. I'm just gonna go in and file that a little bit more and we should be good. Look at that. And that gives you the perfect coffin shape right there. Effortless. You don't even have to file the sides. And if you want to go shorter, you can go even shorter if you like. This is just the length that I wanted to go with today. So for this stuff, you can do whatever you want to do creatively. You can put whatever gel polish color that you want to put on top. For me, I am going to use Candy Power by Macart. And this color is YZ10. Got this from, I think I got this from Shein I'm going to start with one coat of this YZ10. It's like a jelly nude color. We're just going to go ahead and put that one on top. Maybe a little bit more. I don't want to put too much, but I want to see that color a little bit more. There we go. And that's how one coat looks. Now, this candy power is going to give it more of a bubblegum look. I think that's what I want, that bubblegum pink. But I just think these two shades together is going to give me the color that I'm looking for, the color that I want. And that's one coat. And I'm gonna do 2 coats of the candy pink. I'm gonna do one more coat of the candy power. And just to add an easy, quick nail design, I'm going to take these nail stickers that I got from Temu and place them on the nail. I'm just placing it on top and I'm going to rub it on to the nail. I'm really patting it onto the nail right now just to get all of those bubbles out of the sticker. And I put 2 stickers on this one. Nail stickers are always a quick and easy way for me to add nail designs to a nail set. Would highly recommend it for beginners. But once I finish patting down this last sticker, all that's left to do is to add top coat to every nail. And then we are done with this nail set. I'm using the top coat that's from the Glaze soft gel kit. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply 1 coat of that on each nail and cure it for 60 seconds. I'm only doing my thumb and the ring finger that I put the stickers on camera, but just know I did the rest of the nails. I put a top coat on the rest of the nails off camera and cured it, each of them individually, under the UV lamp, just like you see that I'm doing here with the thumb and the ring finger. This is how they looked all finished, and I'm loving the way these turned out. They turned out so good. Every time I apply soft gel the way that I just showed you, they always last me up to 4 weeks. I hope this tutorial helped you with your soft gel application, and make sure you keep a lookout for Glaze, the launch of Glaze, my soft gel kit. It is coming out February 24th. I'm super excited. Once it is out, I will have the link to the Glaze website in the description down below. I will also have links to all of the Amazon products that I have been using throughout this video in the description down below. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for more soft gel tips and tricks. And I will see you guys in my very next video next week.